want to do Genshin Impact ASMR videos. So, I have been watching ASMR videos for years, honestly, like 6 or 7 years maybe, and so I've always kind of been interested, but my partner gifted me a Tascam microphone, and so I thought it was the perfect time to a bit of information about Neuvillette in the Archon quest of Fontaine, the part 2. But I'm just really curious to see more about the sovereign dragons and stuff. So, I'm also really curious about Conria's destruction. I feel like that's also a major part of the lore that they haven't gotten to yet, is Conria's destruction. So, and then favorite spots on the map, I kind of excited. I think I plan on getting her now. Like, she just looks so cool. I won't talk about what her kit does, but I'll just say that I am extremely impressed. So, I actually plan on getting her and her weapon. This is kind of just another lure for me, but I am going to San Diego downstate.